Hey folks, Guns Gear on Target training out here in Oregon. Last weekend I was at a range down in Albany, Oregon, a beautiful club down there, and working with a couple of friends of mine, shooting pistols, running some drills, and sort of taking them through some basic fundamentals that were both fun but also gave them some structure to this sort of shooting that we were doing. One of the gents there, a guy by the name of Austin, had his Sig P365X-Macro. This is the Sig Sauer pistol that was designed with the slide, and it is the slide itself that has porting or a cutaway at the very end of that slide. And obviously what that does is, as the projectile leaves the barrel, that blast that you would get that causes muzzle rise to some degree, even with a 9mm, that is vented up, that gas is vented up, which keeps the muzzle down. So essentially it's what porting does in any pistol. The Sig design is a little different in that it's not the barrel itself. So the barrel, it sort of stops, and then you have this gap where there is essentially this porting. So it's the slide that has the porting, not the barrel, which is just kind of an interesting design that I hadn't seen in the past. So one of the things that I was really impressed with watching Austin shoot was how flat the gun was during the firing sequences. And so I asked him, I said, hey man, can I give this a try? So I loaded up a couple mags. I loaded up one with 115 grain factory ammunition. I think this is from some stuff from Europe, Gecko or something like that. Maybe it was Cellar and Blot. I don't remember exactly. But this particular ammo from the lot that I have is more snappy, so it has a little more velocity than the typical stuff that I would buy, you know, Blazer brass or something like that at 115 grain. This has a little more, you know, snap to it. It's not much, but you would notice it if you're not used to shooting it. So I thought that would be a good ammo to test in this gun, especially in terms of mitigating the recoil. I shot a magazine, and you'll see in this video, I'm just like, man, this is great. The ergonomics are phenomenal. The sights, of course, are great. The trigger is very, very good. That new trigger that they're doing, which is essentially a 45-degree angle trigger, which means the trigger breaks when it's at 90 degrees, straight up and down. So, you know, good trigger, good sights, and very, very controllable. So I shot 17 rounds of the 117 or 115 grain factory stuff, and then I shot some of my 147 grain reloads, which are really on the lower end of the velocity spectrum. They're designed specifically to shoot suppressed, as well as just to have a very gentle shooting experience. So both magazines that I shot, I just thought, man, I just love this pistol. As most of you know, I go between carrying either a Glock 48, which I think is fantastic, or the P365XL, which is probably the pistol I'm doing everyday carry the most of. Both of those are very fine pistols, but I have to tell you, the 365X-Macro, wow, I mean, it is impressive. Capacity, great ergonomics, shootability, great sights, great trigger, everything you're looking for. I would note it's really at the high end. I mean, anywhere from $900 to $1,000, and the Sig mags are like $49, $50 a piece. So if you're buying this pistol, you're definitely sort of at that $1,000 range. So anyway, I hope you enjoy this short video clip of me shooting the Sig and giving some impressions. I would really love your comments. So if you have some thoughts about the Sig product, particularly the macro, the 365X-Macro, I'd love you to share that with us. Also, if you enjoy our content, please like, share, and subscribe. Let me know what you think. And my friend Austin has a beautiful P365X-Macro. So this is the slide that has that slight porting at the end of the barrel. He's been crushing it today, shooting this gun. And I said, man, I got to try that thing and see if I can shoot as well as Austin. So we're going to give it a try right now. All right, so that was with some factory ammunition, some 115 grain ammo. That particular brand is fairly snappy, but again, the gun's very, very controllable. Now I'm going to shoot some 147 bullets that are my reloads, and they're powder puff loads, so we'll see how we do with this. I'm liking this. Well, folks, P365X-Macro. Man, it's Austin's fault. I may have to get myself one of these things. This is outstanding. Well, folks, that's all we got for today. Thanks so much for watching. Finally, and as always, stay safe.